It's just arrived by courier, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thanks. So, now, that looks like an interesting piece of mail.
You may have noticed that one of these drops by every month.
Come to think of it, it does.
As a matter of fact, you may want to check into this on a regular basis if you ever take over this desk.
Come on, come on. That looks top secret.
Yeah, it is. It's from D.C. It's the monthly report on the Cassidines.
Cassidines? Well, I thought the Cassidines were a dead issue.
Never.
Just a minute.
Think of that.
This is a bit of a ghost from the past, isn't it?
Interesting.
Very interesting.
You, know him well?
Well, yes, I run into a few times in Europe.
What?
But does he live here now?
According to this report, he could well do.
Don't you think it's worth a follow-up?
I think that's very possible.
Can you get anything on him?
Yeah, I'll get it. Commissioner Scorpio's office. Ramsey here. Oh, yes, he is. Who's calling? Well, hold on. Hong Kong. Eric Gethers?
Oh. Yes, Scorpio here. So how'd it go? Good. Great. Excellent work. Well, of course, we're very obliged. Now, listen, I just hope this department can repay the favor one day. Thanks, mate.
Excuse me, Anna. Who is this Eric Gethers?
Oh, that's Robert's contact in the Bahamas.
The Bahamas?
Yeah. Well, he boarded Wu's boat and took all the divers into custody. Nice and tidy. No muss, no fuss.
Great. So that chapter's closed, then?
Well, it is as far as I'm concerned, unless you have something to add to that, Bert.
Oh, don't look at me. But I am a little curious. Would you mind telling me when you organized this Bahamas end of our mop-up operation?
When you were doing the police rotation schedule.
Well, you could have told me. Somebody had to do the schedule.
Hey, come on. No criticism intended.
Oh, the schedules, that's one part of the job I would never be able to do right.
Is it my imagination, or is there something disturbing you?
Robert, can I be absolutely frank with you?
When have you not been?
Why don't I just leave you two gentlemen to talk?
No, Anna. What I have to say about the commissioner's job, you're more than welcome to listen to, because I feel that the three of us have been through this war together.
Mm-hmm. What's the problem?
Robert, I've said this before. I don't think that I can handle the job. And I realize it more than ever now that I don't have the background that you and Anna have.
Maybe I have a solution to all this.
Good. What is it?
You think you could work with a woman?
A woman? Well, I guess that would depend on who the woman is. Do you have somebody in mind?
You've got one guess.
Do you mean Anna?
Could you work with her?
Oh, could I work with her? It'd be a pleasure. Ideal.
How's about it, Anna? You reckon you could cope with this Chinese foodaholic?
Yes, I mean, if he can get used to English tea,
I will
sure
try
we'll make an excellent team.
Anything.
Well, the next thing is to see if our mayor-elect, Ken Morgan, goes for it. Shall we test him out today?
All right, thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
Amy, could you page Dr. Alan Quartermaines? He's expecting us.
Let me guess. You guys are here for a family checkup, right?
A family lunch.
And we're late as it is.
I'm paging him.
Look, we could have the lunch at the cafeteria. It'd save us a whole lot of time.
Oh, please, I never eat cafeteria food except under duress. Where did you make the lunch reservations?
At the Port Charles Hotel. I thought the floating rib wouldn't be private enough for this kind of conversation. Too many doctors and nurses around?
Yeah, well, that's good thinking, Celia.
Thank you.
That's my wife.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing your little contribution, too, Jimmy Lee.
And you won't be disappointed, Edward. I've come up with a great plan to take over that company, and I assure you, you won't be disappointed.
You don't believe this. Ship's been quarantined in Alexandria.
Alexandria, Virginia? That's not too bad. You could be there in a couple hours.
The ship's been quarantined in Alexandria, Egypt.
Egypt?
Egypt. What do you think I'm so upset?
Well, why would the Egyptians slap a quarantine on that ship?
I don't know, something about our international papers not being in order.
Who fouled up?
I don't know, maybe nobody, but the Egyptians seem to have gotten us on a technicality. I'm sure it has something to do with the fact that relations between Egypt and the U.S. aren't too good lately. Excuse me, why are you smiling? You think it's a joke? I've got a lot of money tied up in the ship.
So do I, Alan. So do I. I've got 10%, remember?
Yeah, it's 10% of my investment. You remember.
Would you take it easy, okay? This could fit perfectly into my plan.
Jimmy Lee has a plan.
What kind of plan?
Yeah, well, I don't want to hear about it on an empty stomach.
I'm starving to. Let's go.
Onward to the Port Charles Hotel.
Amy, what floor is Sean Donnelly on?
7, same as Jade.
Thanks.
Jade, I have Dr. Wilson's written opinion. I don't normally do this, but I'd like to read to you exactly what he wrote about your blindness. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
It's very encouraging. In examining the patient, Jade Soong, I found no damage to the optic nerves. In my opinion, the blindness should only be temporary. Prognosis, patient sight should be fully restored in time.
And that makes it unanimous.
Right. Dr. Wilson and Dr. Jones concur.
Say, this is the news you've been waiting for.
Jade, we know how difficult this must be for you, but you're not alone. We'll see you through this.
And I'll be with you every single moment that I can.
I will be too.
What we're all trying to tell you is that given time and faith, you will see again.
Nothing is permanent, is it?
That's right, and your condition is not permanent.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about life. My life. It was so beautiful once. And safe. And I felt secure. I had a wonderful family that I was proud of. My college was all paid for thanks to my grandfather. And I had a brother that I adored. Now I have nothing.
Jade, look, I know you may not believe this, but life is going to get better. Please don't turn away. Let us help you.
Tony left a message with my secretary that he was on his way to police headquarters. He should be with Robert Scorpio right now.
This is one of the most bizarre ideas I've ever heard.
Look, Robert, I am desperate. Now, I am trying to find a way to shake Jade out of the trauma that caused her blindness. And it's my professional opinion that a visit from her grandfather would help. You think this is crazy, don't you?
It's highly irregular, at least. Okay, you got your visitor.
Thank you. How soon will he be there?
Well,
Robert, don't forget you have Ken Morgan coming in at 2.
I've got a meeting I've got to be here for, Tony.
Can't Ramsey bring him over?
Woo goes nowhere without me.
All right, whatever. I'm going to be there all day. I appreciate it.
How's it going with Frisco and Felicia?
They're engaged to be married.
Hey!
They seem to think so.
Good.
I've waited a long time for this.
I wish they'd wait a while longer, actually. It's so frustrating for me. I wish he'd get a job.
Frisco's come a long way. Don't worry about him.
I wish there was somebody else that would talk to him about the facts of life. Please.
Well, if you'd want, maybe I can give it a shot. What do you say?
Congratulations. Now, you be sure to tell Felicia that I am delighted for both of you, but you know what? I warn you, they're going to make a lot of female fans very unhappy.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the future?
I've been thinking a lot about that, Derek, and I'm even thinking about coming back to teen time, maybe.
Oh, just thinking about it, though, huh?
Well, I'm trying to be sensible about everything.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I don't know if that would satisfy me, and I have to be honest about it. You know, I've been in the Asian Quarter, and I've experienced some things that I've never felt before, and I've kind of opened my eyes to a few things. That's the only way I can really describe it.
That's good enough.
Derek, have you ever had a hunger for something?
Yeah. Yeah, I always wanted to own a TV station in Frisco. And that's what I did.
I guess that answers my question.
You know, I could be talking myself right out of getting you back here, Frisco, but I want you to take a really good hard look at your life and at your future. I want you back here real bad. More importantly, it's got to be what you really want to do. Okay?
Right. Well, thanks for listening, huh?
Thank you for being so direct and letting me know where you stand.
I guess you could say I'm on the edge of a cliff. and I don't know what's ahead of me.